Canada housing crisis. The appraisal process needs government oversight and regulations. Imagine you work hard to purchase a house. You get an appraisal 2 years later, only to discover that your property value is much less than the purchase price. And for some people, experiencing home appraisal racism. Some appraisers value homes owned by visible minorities lower than white homeowners. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects every homeowner and potential buyer in Canada house appraisals. Why should the government step in to regulate this crucial aspect of the real estate market? Let's break it all down. First up, let's talk about overvaluation and undervaluation, two critical factors in the real estate market. Unregulated appraisals can lead to inflated housing bubbles, where properties are valued way higher than they should be, creating a false sense of wealth. This overvaluation can drive up prices for everyone, making it nearly impossible for first-time buyers to get a foot in the door and causing financial strain for many. On the flip side, undervaluation can be equally devastating. It impacts your ability to refinance, access equity, or sell your home for what it's truly worth, leaving you feeling trapped. It's like finding out your prized Beanie Baby collection is actually full of cheap knockoffs, a harsh reality check that can be hard to swallow. Let's be honest, nobody wants a biased referee in a hockey game, right? A fair game is only possible when the referee is impartial and unbiased. Well, the same goes for appraisals. Just like in sports, fairness is crucial in real estate transactions. The current system lacks adequate safeguards to prevent conflicts of interest. This can lead to unfair appraisals that benefit certain parties over others. Imagine an appraiser who also happens to be best friends with the real estate agent trying to close a deal. This relationship can compromise the integrity of the appraisal. Government regulation would introduce a much-needed layer of consumer protection, ensuring that appraisals are conducted with fairness and impartiality. This would help maintain trust in the real estate market. This means no more backroom deals, just honest, transparent, and accurate appraisals. Buyers and sellers can have confidence that the appraisal reflects the true value of the property. Canada is a vast and beautiful country, known for its diverse landscapes and vibrant cities. But when it comes to house appraisals, the current system is about as consistent as Canadian weather, which can be unpredictable and varied. What flies in one province might raise eyebrows in another, leading to a patchwork of standards. This creates confusion and inconsistencies in the market, making it difficult for buyers and sellers to navigate. Uniform national standards would level the playing field, providing a clear and consistent framework. Ensuring that appraisals are conducted consistently across the country would bring much-needed clarity. This would simplify the buying and selling process, making it more straightforward and less stressful. It would also boost confidence in the appraisal system, reassuring all parties involved. Think of it as a warm, comforting Tim Hortons coffee, a symbol of consistency and reliability. Familiar, reliable, and available from coast to coast, just like a standardized appraisal system should be. Let's face it, the housing market can be a bit of a roller coaster. Unregulated appraisals can contribute to this volatility, fueling speculative bubbles and leading to dramatic price swings. Government regulation can act as a stabilizing force, preventing practices that contribute to market instability. By implementing safeguards and promoting transparency, we can create a more predictable and sustainable housing market for everyone. Because nobody wants to see their biggest investment yo-yo up and down like a poorly executed bungee jump. Banks rely on accurate appraisals to make informed lending decisions. Inaccurate appraisals can lead to a domino effect, increasing the likelihood of defaults, foreclosures, and instability in the financial system. Government regulation of appraisals would provide an extra layer of security for lenders, promoting a healthier financial ecosystem. In conclusion, government regulation of house appraisals could bring much-needed fairness, transparency, and stability to the Canadian real estate market. By implementing common-sense regulations, we can create a more equitable, transparent, and stable housing market for all Canadians. Because at the end of the day, everyone deserves a place to call home and a system that works for them, not against them. Yes, there is a strong case for the Canadian government to put safeguards in place to regulate house appraisals. House appraisals directly affect the real estate market, mortgage lending, property taxes, and financial stability for homeowners. So a regulated approach helps maintain fairness, transparency, and accuracy. Here are a few reasons why government oversight could be beneficial. 1. Preventing overvaluation and undervaluation. Without safeguards, properties could be overvalued or undervalued, affecting affordability and housing bubbles. Overvaluation can inflate housing markets, pushing home prices up, while undervaluation can unfairly lower homeowners' property wealth. Regulatory safeguards can help ensure that appraisals align more closely with market realities. 2. Consumer protection. Safeguards protect consumers from potential exploitation by ensuring appraisers meet set standards. Regulation would discourage conflicts of interest and prevent appraisers from being influenced by buyers, sellers, or lenders, which could otherwise skew appraisal results. 3. Consistency in appraisal standards. Having consistent national standards would prevent regional discrepancies and inconsistencies in appraisal practices, especially as housing markets vary widely across Canada. Uniform standards improve reliability and trust in the system. 4. Market stability. Fluctuating appraisals, especially during economic volatility, can destabilize the housing market and lead to financial uncertainty. With regulations in place, the government can oversee the appraisal industry to prevent practices that may lead to instability, like speculative overpricing. 5. Supporting financial institutions. Lenders rely heavily on appraisals to assess risk for mortgage loans. Inaccurate appraisals can expose lenders to greater risk of default or foreclosure. Government safeguards help ensure appraisals are reliable and in line with lending standards. In Canada, organizations like the Appraisal Institute of Canada already set professional standards for appraisers, but these are self-regulatory. Federal or provincial oversight could enhance these standards and provide additional accountability to ensure that appraisal practices serve the broader public interest. Let me know what you think. Share this on social media. Don't forget to like and subscribe.